homes and uprooting trees.
In the Sierra, blinding snow and wind and freezing cold temperatures creating a mess for motorists.
And in the Delta tonight, levees getting washed out, and levee watchers are getting nervous.
Extremely low snow levels, and this storm system is not finished with us yet.
Plus, building for the future has flooded out residents. Make sure they don't go underwater again. We're on storm watch tonight. Good evening to you. I'm Alicia Malaby, and he's toppled in the Sacramento area. Dry Creek and Rio Linda threatening to overtake a bridge. In the Sierra, gusting winds and heavy snow so bad it's forcing highway closures. And look at our exclusive live Doppler radar. Green, dark green, bands of yellow, lots of rain and more on the way from the Bay Area this evening. This spring storm just isn't letting up.
In fact, folks, it's only getting worse out there from the valley to the Sierra. We have the latest on storm for you tonight. Channel 3's Kimberly Plummer is live along the Delta tonight, where the levees are the big concern and worry. Paul Jackson is live along Highway 50. Roy Stearns, he's live up along Interstate 80. But first, let's check in live in Roseville with Channel 3's Kevin Riggs. Kevin?
Well, Dave, the rain has been falling virtually nonstop all day today. That has caused numerous problems, as you might guess, especially with power outages. Currently, SMUD reports about 500 customers without power. System-wide, PG&E reports about 20,000 customers without power. The storm is also causing fresh worries for folks here in Roseville. You can see that they put up this temporary water structure. This has been put in place here along Kirby Creek as a temporary dam as protection, just in case Kirby Creek overflows its banks. You can see that Kirby Creek is only about a half foot from overflowing its banks. Right now, all worried residents can do is sit and watch the creek waters rise, much as they did in January. Throughout the Sacramento area, it wasn't just the rain, it was the wind that was causing fits for pedestrians, for homeowners, and for harried public works crews. This big Modesto ash toppled over in Rancho Cordova, narrowly missing houses and cars. Crews hustled to clear the roadway. Nearby, this tree didn't miss landing for utility crews. This neighborhood was without power for about 5 hours after a tree blew into the lines.
Had nothing to warm her food up, so we're just going to bail.
Where are you headed?
Down to the neighbor's house. He said just to come down, and then I can give her lunch down there.
We're using our propane stoves to cook on and make dinner, and my wife needs her coffee in the morning, so that's how we made our coffee.
Hundreds of SMUD customers were without power for part of the day as repair crews scurried from one trouble spot to the next.
It's this the folks in Rio Linda as well getting kind of nervous tonight. That's where the water also is rising as well. Dry Creek is running high right now, but so far, at least so far, has not overflowed. Rio Linda is filled with standing water right now. As you can see, pastures, streets, drainage ditches all full. Water is also creeping up to the homes. Some residents have put up sandbags for protection near Dry Creek Road and U Street. The creek has risen right up to the bridge from the bottom of it, and if Dry Creek rises any higher, we're told, that bridge you just saw could be underwater.
After the rain passes through the valley, it turns to snow, and lots of it in the Sierra. In fact, snow has forced the closure of Interstate 80 on and off all day long. We have 2 live reports from the mountains tonight. Paul Jackson is live along Highway 50, but first we begin with Channel 3's Roy Stearns, live on Interstate 80, where conditions have just been miserable. Roy?
Yeah, truly, conditions have been miserable here today, really miserable. One of the worst I've ever seen. If ever there was a day to justify the closure of Interstate 80, this is that day. Beyond belief has the weather been today. At times, we could not literally see beyond the hood of our car. Take a look. It is not an exaggeration to say that conditions are extremely severe and dangerous, almost to the point where the degree of whiteout and zero visibility is nearly impassable for snowplows and CHP emergency vehicles. So the CHP says, don't think you can come this way and make it.
No, that's the worst thinking that anybody can have. We've had people try to get around the closure, and it just it creates more problems than what it solves. It's just too hazardous a condition right now for anybody to even try.
And again, we did say that even snowplows are having problems now.
Yeah, they are. Their windshields ice up to compound the problem, but they're having a hard time finding the road and staying on it.
Even most of the local residents are now staying off the roads and the freeways, working to keep up with the snowfall that just keeps coming. Richard Coldis lives on Highway 20 near Nevada City, And here's his measure on this storm.
Yesterday and today, we got 22 inches.
22 inches?
Yeah.
Now you're digging it out.
Right.
Not far from Richard's house, this is Nevada City in the foothills at about 2,400 feet, way below the normal snow line of about 5,000 feet. The snow was an extra burden to those working in it, but some were out of work because of it.
Great. Day out from school. Good spring break, you know.
Teacher?
Uh-huh.
And here are those Nevada City kids out of school and hating every minute of it. Yeah, hating every minute of it. I'll tell you, I'm hating every minute of this. The really severe thing that's going on here is the winds. It just has not let up, and it is cold, bitter cold here. We're 3 days into spring, and this is shaping up to be probably one of the worst blizzards we've had in a long time, certainly the worst blizzard of this winter. And I don't remember anything this severe since that really major storm front moved through in 1983 when we had all of those problems. So this is one Donnybrook going on up here. Alicia, back to you.
Oh, Roy, I hope you get a chance to thaw out and drive carefully coming home this evening.
Yeah, if we get home.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, as Roy showed us, the severe weather is creating a mess on mountain roadways this evening. Interstate 80 has been closed all day from 9 miles east of Auburn to the Nevada state line. Traffic on Highway 50 is now being held from Twin Bridges to Myers. You'll need chains from Twin Bridges to 2 miles west of Kybers. You'll need chains or snow tires from Pollock Pines to 3 miles east of town. And we'll have more on
up and down on Highway 50. He's joining us live tonight from Pollock Pines at about the 4,000-foot level. How's it there tonight, Paul?
Well, Dave, we're getting a little bit of everything. Don't want to sound too repetitive, but this weather is truly intense. We've been seeing rain, sleet, and snow right now, rain mixed with snow. Again, the big factor is winds. We just experienced winds here, a local guesstimated gust at 60 to 70 miles per hour. They moved around our live truck, and if we didn't know better, we would thought we were going to get airborne. In any event, those winds have caused considerable problems throughout the day. High wind gusts rip through the foothills, snapping tall trees like toothpicks. In some cases, sending treetops crashing down on cars.
We come from back in New York, so we're not new to snow, but falling trees is kind of a new thing. And I don't know, just kind of making the best of the situation. Woke up about 6 o'clock in the morning, was in kind of shock.
Now up the road, 3 of his neighbors' vehicles were also damaged by falling trees.
That is amazing. I don't know whether, well, there is a car under there someplace, isn't it?
There's three.
Oh,
Three. But they don't, I don't think they're too damaged, though.
High winds also push trees onto power lines, causing widespread outages. 10% of PG&E's customers in El Dorado County woke up with no electricity this morning. Crews were scrambled to 24 outages.
Still dangerous, but I'm used to it.
Late this afternoon, up to 4,000 PG&E customers were still without power.
Yeah, my coffee pot's going cold, you know.
Yeah, it's peaceful. It's kind of cold. It's hard to heat up. Everybody's missing TVs.
And kids were home. Several public schools were closed because of the storm. Caltrans has spent much of the day trying to keep roadways clear. The snowfall, for the most part, has been nonstop. It has also been a busy day for private contractors.
Started 3 o'clock this morning. Just kind of keeping busy. Going to keep on going all day long, it looks like.
And indeed, they have been. PG&E hopes to have most of their customers back online late this afternoon, but they say some customers could be without power, Dave and Alicia, for the next 24 hours. Back to you.
Hold tight up there.
Yeah, hold on to your hat. Thanks a lot, Paul. Okay. Well, meantime, some concern tonight in the Delta. Water is washing over levees, and high winds are also contributing to problems.
Down throughout northern and central California, showing you throughout the course of the afternoon the progression of these showers. You'll see from time to time some yellow and even orange, indicating brief heavy downpours accompanied by extremely gusty winds and hail, especially over the foothill areas. A live look at Doppler radar now will widen out to the 150-mile range map. We're still seeing a lot of shower activity as we start to feel now the cold, unstable air move in behind today's storm system. In Turlock, a weather spotter there reporting 1.75 inches of rain falling this afternoon in just a 30-minute period. And over the foothills at the 3,500-foot level, they have reported already 8 to 12 inches of snow falling in places, expecting an additional 6 to 12 inches.
May only be in the up, and it will close a half-mile east of Iron Mountain Road to 5 miles west of Pickett Junction. And you'll need chains 18 miles east of Jackson to a half-mile east of Woodford's. Now, State Road 70 is closed 10 miles east of Oroville due to a slip out there. You'll need chains 1.5 miles east of Belden to Portola.
And on Highway 120, chains or snow tires are needed from 15 miles east of Groveland to the Yosemite Park boundary. I guess it's safe to say if you're heading anywhere near the mountains, take your chains.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Malia Gakchan, and I'm from Cobblestone Elementary School in Rockland. And tonight's Weather Kids question is, a thunderstorm is considered severe when the winds are A, 38 miles per hour faster, B, 58 miles per hour faster, or C, 78 miles per hour faster.
All of the above.
Yes.
Shelly, stop it.
I know. And a lot of people have been saying that. It would be a good time again to remind people that we just forecast the weather, we don't actually make it. Yes. And we can't remind you of that enough. Over the next 24 hours, we will continue to see cold, unstable air pool into portions of northern and central California, again triggering isolated showers and thunder showers. We're going to go outside with Michael Kidd flying aboard LiveCopter 3. Currently 48 degrees in Sacramento, winds from the south at 12 miles an hour. And again, Michael, kind of a dreary day, difficult to find any sunshine.
No, I haven't seen any of that. Just plenty of water coming down and a lot of rising creeks out here in Roseville.
Well, as Dave just said a moment ago, stop it. In Sacramento and Stockton, still cloudy skies there. Rain in the Stockton area, 52 degrees, southeast winds at 14. Modesto with light showers, southerly winds at 10, and a temperature of 53. A live look at Doppler on the 150-mile range map. Still seeing a band of showers over the central and southern portions of the foothills, showing from time to time yellow and even orange, indicating brief heavy downpours and some thunder and lightning. Weather watchers calling in some unbelievable rainfall and snowfall totals from the past 3 days. Now, what you're looking at are 3-day totals since this all started on Monday. 31 inches of snow at Chester, 3.35 inches of rain at Placerville, almost 3 inches of rain at Angels Camp, 2.9 at Loma Rica. Grass Valley picking up almost 5 inches of rain with some snow mixed in. 5.44 inches of rain at Pollock Pines, followed by, get this, 33 inches of snow. And weather watchers in Pine Grove, 3.8 inches of rain, 2.5 inches at Mariposa, 2.25 at East Sonora. We have 2 reports from weather watchers this evening. First of all, talking about the blizzard conditions up over the higher terrain. And our weather watcher in Strawberry Valley needs a vacation.
Hi, Shelly. Latham Myers. Blizzard conditions right at this time. Zero visibility, blinding and blowing and drifting snow. And we've had about 40 inches of snow since it all began.
Hi, Shelly. This is Ben up in Strawberry Valley. In the meadow, we can build a snowman. 24 inches of snow on the ground. That's probably the storm total. Been without power since 9 o'clock this morning, so we're going to be watching Channel 3 by kerosene light. Precip-wise, let's put it this way. I've got it on the stove, and I'm trying to melt it out to get a reading.
I don't know. I could be going out on a limb here, but like I said, some of us may be getting just a little bit more rain and snow than we need to put up with. Thank you again to our weather watchers doing a fantastic job today. What we're going to see now, you can see how the main cold front has moved through Northern California. It's this, the upper low continuing to circulate off the coast of Washington, Oregon, and Northern California that will continue to give us the scattered showers and instability-type thunder showers for about another 24 hours. With those thunder showers, as we have experienced so many times, you can get the brief heavy downpours in isolated places, that with hail and extremely gusty winds. So definitely a situation worth watching very closely. And the snow level will continue to drop tonight. By tomorrow morning, we expect the snow level to be in places over the foothills down to the 1,000-foot level. The winter storm warning will remain in effect for the Sierra and also over the foothills from about 2,000 feet on up. For those of you over the foothills, again, depending on your elevation, a combination of rain and snow for the next day or so in the Bay Area. Scattered showers and thunder showers continuing tonight and Thursday. Solano and Contra Costa County, your daytime temperatures tomorrow in the upper 40s and low 50s. Scattered showers and thunder showers. Our daytime highs are so very cool if you consider that today's normal high temperature should be 67 degrees. The scattered showers and thunder showers will continue through Thursday, and then finally drier weather moving in for the weekend. And the answer to tonight's Weather Kids question is B, 58 miles per hour or faster. And honest to goodness, if a storm system even thinks about coming in here on Saturday and Sunday, not going to happen.
I got your home number.
Yeah, we'll distribute it. Thanks. That wraps up this.
awaited the opening of the road.
And we've just been hanging out hoping they'd open it, but it's been one of the best storms probably since '89 up here, snowfall-wise, at low elevation and everywhere. Everyone got their taste of snow on this one.
A huge taste indeed. In fact, 2 to 3 feet of snow in some areas, and that set records in some areas. Now, the U.S. Forest Service at Truckee has issued this avalanche warning. It is for the east side of the Sierra Mountains from Yuba to Sonoma Pass. They say the danger is extreme at the higher elevation, 7,000 feet and above, and that no one should be traveling in the backcountry because that is where the problem is extremely high at this time. Reporting live from Blue Canyon, Kelly, back to you.
Lisa, any news on ski resorts in the area?
The latest we heard is that Alpine Meadows is closed, but we have not heard from the other ski resorts at this point, so we assume they are open.
All right. Thanks, Lisa. Get inside, keep warm. Now for an update on road conditions on major Sierra freeways. If you plan on traveling down Interstate 80, the road is now open, but you're going to need change all the way from the Nevada state line to 2 miles west of Baxter. Meantime, over on Highway 50, you're going to need chains or snow tires from Pollock Pines to Myers. There is a place on the road for you to take your chains off just outside town.
Well, further south on Highway 50, a second day of an unusual sight for foothill residents. Snow has fallen down to the 1,000-foot level. Channel 3's Paul Jackson is live in Placerville with the very latest on the situation there. Paul.
Well, Walt, things are looking pretty good down here. I'm told by photographer Ed Ray that Highway 50 is looking real good. The snow is melting pretty much. As you said, chain control still in effect a little further up. It's on the ground, as you can see, very beautiful snow on the ground here in Placerville, but not for long. It's beginning to melt already. It's an unusual sight to some foothill residents, a light blanket of snow on the ground as low as a 1,000-foot elevation. It certainly delighted some folks around here.
Beautiful this morning. Everything's so quiet, everything's so white, really nice.
Now, the Dorado County Courthouse, along with area schools, closed today due to the storm. And as the snow melts away, a permanent reminder of the storm remains on the ground. Highway 50 through Placerville is like driving through a minefield. In the higher elevations, high winds and heavy snow caused power outages. PG&E reports this noon that 8,500 customers are without electricity in Placer, Nevada, and El Dorado counties. Over 100 lines are said to be down. Crews are currently working to restore power.
Hopefully the majority of them will get back in today, but unfortunately, I'm sure there will be some customers that we won't be able to get back in until tomorrow. That includes some of the American River Canyon area that is still in very difficult snow conditions.
Last word, we are told PG&E has a chopper in the air. They're trying to locate a break in a major feeder line. We are also told that Allegheny is without power. They are running on generators. But again, they're working as quickly as possible. About 100 crews out and about trying to get power restored. That's it from Placerville. Back to you in Sacramento, Walt.
Okay, thanks for the update, Paul. Looking at conditions you can expect on some other Sierra roadways. State Route 88 is closed a half-mile east of Iron Mountain Road to 5 miles east of Pickett's Junction. You'll need chains from 5 miles east of Pickett's Junction to the Nevada state line. Highway 70 is closed 10 miles east of Oroville due to a slip-out. You will need chains from Quincy to 1 mile east of Portola. Traffic is being held at many locations due to possible slides, and there are several restrictions for semi-trucks. Now, over on State Route 4, you will need chains from 1.5 miles west of Murphy's to the Mount Reba turnoff. Well, all of the low snow forced dozens of foothill schools.
Walt, it looks as though we're finally seeing an end to this storm system. I know everybody's tired of the rain, and yes, it is raining again in many valley locations, but it will finally start winding down as we head into tonight. Let's take you back to earlier this morning, and we'll show you the progression of the showers. Actually, we had a little bit of sunshine this morning, but more green and yellow has been advancing on the Central Valley as showers and thunder showers develop over northern and central California and keep advancing off to the east. That's the way this afternoon is going to go. Hit and miss showers, but the hits could be rather significant in the form of thunder showers that may contain a little bit of hail. Let's take a live look now, and I can show you where we're getting the rain. Extensive rain on the eastern part of Sacramento County, and more rain back into Yolo County with a little bit of yellow in there. And again, those are the heavier downpours. And even though it looks clear back in the Bay Area, I wouldn't count on that. We will see more rain develop through the afternoon. It should finally wind down sometime tonight. I'll have the complete forecast for you in just a little while.
Yeah, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? They must have had 7, 9, 10 inches of snow up in there, and the snow level's only about 4,000 feet. Just gorgeous. He had one shot this morning of a red barn. The horse is inside. Horse wouldn't stick his head out. No dumb horse. but it looked like an advertisement for Steamboat Springs ski area. Just absolutely gorgeous. Just a winter wonderland. Makes me want to break out in song, you know. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Showers, thunder showers, more snow in the foothills. I'll try to explain all that to you in just a minute. First, let's take a look outside and see how things are shaping up as of noontime. It is still a very cool 46 degrees in Sacramento, and as you can see, raindrops on Skycam. The wind out of the south at 12 miles an hour, and it's not as gusty as what we saw yesterday. Pressure falling. It was falling earlier today, now holding steady at 29.85. Stockton, a little bit of break in the overcast here and there, but still some rain showers in and about the Stockton area. 52 degrees, and we also have rain showers in Modesto. Currently 51 degrees with the wind out of the south at just 12 miles an hour. Again, that's a lot better than it was yesterday. Let's take a look at live Doppler radar, and here we go again. More green, more yellow on Doppler radar. As you can see, this is the heaviest shower right here. It's along Interstate 80, just now to the east of Davis, and this will be entering the Sacramento area in about another 15 minutes or so. All of the rain showers are pushing off to the east and northeast, so this area will pass through Sacramento. There's another line of some heavier showers around Rancho Cordova and up toward Folsom. This will be pushing into El Dorado County. More showers back in Solano County, a heavy shower to the south of Modesto, and we will see more develop as we go through the afternoon. Now, as this pushes on up into the foothills, it does change over to snow. We have had snow showers, if you will, in some relatively low places today, down around 1,300 feet. Down around Cameron Park, we've had some snow earlier today, and at the higher elevations, we have had some rather impressive snow totals. Pollock Pines, just in the last 24 hours, picked up between 24 and 30 inches of snow. And since Monday, down at lake level, 3 to 5 feet of snow, and the ski areas have picked up between 4 and 8 feet of snow. That's why we've had road closures, that as well as the low visibility. And some ski areas haven't even opened today because of the snow that they're trying to push around. Obviously, the skiing is going to be terrific this weekend, just a little tough getting up there during the day today. We still have a winter storm warning in effect. It's not as windy, but we're still getting the snow. 6 to 12 inches of additional snow could fall above 6,000 feet, and we will see snow showers all the way down to 1,500 feet, if not a little lower today. But that winter storm warning will most likely come down tonight. The storm system is finally wrapping up. The heavy snow is pushing off into Nevada and Utah. Behind it, we have these hit and miss showers as everything is rotating around the upper level low that is now pushing inland. And as that pushes inland, we're going to finally clear out. All of this active weather will push on into the Rockies, and we are going to enjoy a sunny weekend. Tomorrow, I expect we'll still be in between. I still expect we're going to see puffy cumulus clouds developing during the day tomorrow, but clearing will push in. You do see more in the way of storminess farther out here in the Pacific, but this storm system will be diverted to our north, and we should enjoy some sunshine the next few days at least. Let's take a look at our forecast for the Sierra. The rest of today will be overcast with snow showers, and it will be cool. A high of 28 degrees in Truckee, 30 degrees at Lake Tahoe. Chilly tonight with lows dropping down to the teens, and tomorrow should be a much better day. In the foothills, occasional showers with snow down to 1,500 feet, if not a little bit lower. Placerville, a high of 44, and Grass Valley up to 42. Along the coast, showers, maybe some thunder showers, and some of the thunder showers may contain some hail. Daytime highs in the upper 40s and low 50s. Concord today will see a high of 55. Fairfield up to 52 with occasional showers. And through the Central Valley, daytime highs will be in the low to mid 50s, well below normal for this time of year. But as we head through the next 5 days, our temperatures will warm up. We'll get back to some sunshine. Saturday, 63. Sunday, 65. Monday, 67. 67 is about where we're supposed to be at this time of year. It's going to take us a while to get there.
Where the news comes first, with Dave Walker and Lois Hart. Weather with Shelly Monahan. Eric McClendon on sports. Home of Michael Kidd and LiveCopter 3. And Northern California's #1 news team. This is Channel 3 Reports.
Sirens echoing through the mountains tonight after this huge pileup in the Sierra. 2 people are dead, and a big rig and more than 10 cars and trucks collide near Blue Canyon driving. Very dangerous in the Sierra tonight, and here's why. Our exclusive live Doppler radar showing you the green and the yellow now heading up to the mountains. Now, this storm just continues to dump more snow from the foothills to the Sierra tonight.
Right now, it's a mess on Interstate 80. Here's a look at why. There are several accidents on the roadway. The biggest is a deadly pileup in the westbound lanes near Blue Canyon. Officials say at least 2 people died when a big rig and more than 10 vehicles slammed into each other in a chain reaction accident. The force of the accident was so strong it sheared the canopy off of one pickup. Dick Folger saw the accident happen before his eyes.
Some truck spun out and went up into the embankment bank and then bounced back out, and other cars started stopping and sliding, and then everybody spinning around, and then it was just bumper cars all the way.
Luckily for 2 people who were seriously hurt, a paramedic from Fort Ord just happened to be at the accident scene. Witnesses and victims say most cars had just taken off their chains because they had just passed the chain control. Well, meantime, the snow just keeps on coming, piling up in the mountains, and again falling at some low levels. We have live reports from both sides of the Sierra tonight. Paul Jackson is live along Highway 50. But first, we'll begin on I-80 with Channel 3's Roy Stearns. Roy?
Well, I got to tell you, the snowfall here has just been incredible, breaking at least one record in the record book. Snow about as high as a regulation basketball hoop. So imagine that. Michael Jordan driving down the court, jumping up and stuffing a basket into the hoop. That's how deep this snow is in the last 3 or 4 days. You're about to see more snow than has been seen here in years.
Says it's amazing what 48 hours of snow will do.
48 hours of snow is what Portland, Oregon trucker Dan Lindstrom got caught right in the middle of. That was only part of the storm. Dan arriving one day into this blizzard.
Well, it was Tuesday night. It was about 7 o'clock, and it was snowing really hard, and it was too dark, and it was too dangerous. So we pulled over, and here we be, 4 feet of snow later.
Interstate 80 wound up being closed for 29 hours. And when it reopened this morning, an avalanche of traffic broke through. Caltrans then tallied up the amount of snow their plows had to move overnight to get I-80 open again.
Since Monday, we've got over 64 inches, and since just overnight, we've had 24 inches.
How does that compare with past storms?
Well, this is the largest one we've had this year, and probably the largest that we've had since 92, 93 anyways.
Take a look at the walls of snow people are driving through, piled up snow along the roadways. Well, the latest is that this snowfall this month has broken at least one record. For March, water in the snowpack, the record being 1983, 20.11 inches. The new record as of today, 21.10 inches, for a record-setting 310% of normal.
Dig in there. I mean, all I see is white.
Oh, you don't see this? Here's my windshield. My windshield is right here.
So Summit area residents today were digging out, some very serious digging out. Well, the amounts here of snow have ranged from 5 feet to over 10 feet of new snow. We have not heard about snow depths like that in a long time. We have not heard whether or not that breaks any records yet, but we're looking into that. And I understand that one of our graphics was wrong. It was off slightly. I think the old record was 20.10, and this is 21.11 for the water and the snow. So that record is a new record, the month of March being the new top dog in town for that record, and that means one heck of a lot of runoff when it comes to springtime. Well, with that, let's go to Placerville. I understand that's where Paul Jackson is at now. Paul, what's going on over there?
Well, Roy, very changeable weather here in Placerville. Rain, sleet, and snow, and generally all at the same time. It's giving foothill residents an exciting change of pace.
Snow as low as the 1,000 on snow removal. Jim Eliason was delighted with the snowfall.
Beautiful this morning. Everything's so quiet, everything's so white. Really nice. Yeah.
And as the snow melted away, a permanent reminder of the storm remained on the ground. Potholes are appearing everywhere. Highway 50 through Placerville is like driving through a minefield.
Get that ground off the bucket.
PG&E crews on the move, truck stuck.
I was coming home, and there was a berm here, and I tried to go over it, but didn't quite make it. Got stuck under my tires. So now I'm digging out. I am stuck.
Give you an idea how changeable the weather is in the foothills. We began this live shot with rain. I believe we can call it snow now. Also, Caltrans keeping after it on Highway 50. They're doing a great job. It's shaved down to the pave. However, chain law in effect from east of Placerville. Dave and Alicia, back to you.
Oliver from Cobblestone School in Rockland. Tonight's Weather Kids question is, a tropical storm is classified as a hurricane when its winds exceed A, 39 miles per hour, B, 56 miles per hour, or C, 74 miles per hour.
You know, I can say that the weather we've been having is very tropical. It weren't so cold, and the possibility, what, snow in the valley tonight?
Possibility. People have been saying is it going to get cold enough to snow here in the valley, and not where we're going to see snow that actually sticks, but we could definitely see some flakes of snow mixed in with those isolated showers and thunder showers before the evening's over. Exactly. We're going to go outside with Michael Kidd aboard LiveCopter 3. Throughout the course of the afternoon, we've had heavy downpours, hail, and gusty winds, and I understand you're flying in the Walnut Grove area, Michael?
That's right, Shelly. Some damage when that line of cells came through here earlier. You can see the roof peeled off this building right next to the Central Market. Also took some of the siding off the building.
You know, and that's the problem. Again, we're not seeing the widespread rain that we had yesterday, but when you see those cells form into brief heavy downpours, oftentimes you will get damage from hail, extremely heavy rain, and those gusty winds, and that is indeed what we're seeing currently. Let's check our current conditions. Speaking of, Sacramento now with partly sunny skies, if you can believe that. 49 degrees, our winds from the southeast at 8 miles an hour. Minute period. A little bit closer look for you will show that activity as it moved through. And again, you'll notice from time to time we had yellow and even orange showing up on Doppler, and in very intense area of showers and thunder showers then continued to move east of Sacramento on into Carmichael, Loomis, Rockland, and the Roseville areas. We also have pictures for you of hail. I've had numerous reports throughout the course of the afternoon reporting hail coming down in places. As I mentioned earlier, out at Rancho Murrieta, they said they've got enough hail on their roofs of their houses that it looks like it actually did indeed snow. A live look at Doppler radar, the 75-mile range map. Sonora, look to the west of you. You have an area of very intense showers and thunder showers headed your way. It'll probably be there within the next 15 to 25 minutes. And again, as has been the case all afternoon long, when these cells move over us, we're seeing heavy downpours, we're seeing extremely gusty winds for a short period of time, and that hail. So the cold, unstable air continues at this hour. Looking at some of our rainfall and snowfall totals since the storm systems began, 3.75 inches of rain since Monday in Loma Rica. Chester picking up more than 30 inches of snow. Pioneer picked up 4.5 inches of rain, and then on top of that, 14 inches of snow. 4.44 inches of rain at Angels Camp. Up at Kings Beach, they've had 35 inches of snow since all of this began earlier in the week. Now, some powder and then some. Pollock Pines reporting they've got 5 feet of snow on the ground right now. At lake level, they've picked up between 4 and 6 feet. The ski areas at the extremely high elevations reporting 5 to 9 feet of new snow. 50 degrees for an afternoon high here in Sacramento. Terribly cold when you consider that our normal high for this day is 67 degrees. West Coast satellite map is going to show that all of this is out of here. Goodbye, good riddance. I don't think there's going to be too many people that will be very upset. Over the Sierra tonight, you're still looking at the instability type showers to continue. Again, the snow level very low over the Sierra, running at about 1,000 to 1,500 feet. The instability type snow showers will continue tonight and early tomorrow morning, tapering off by tomorrow afternoon, becoming partly cloudy. The foothills, it just depends on where you are. You're looking at scattered showers tonight, both in the form of rain and snow. Bay Area, some lingering isolated thunder showers possible tonight, becoming partly cloudy tomorrow. Solano and Contra Costa County, same sort of thing for you. Isolated thunder showers this evening, partly cloudy skies on Friday. Here in the valley, we're looking for partly cloudy conditions tomorrow. Again, though, this evening, not only will we contend with isolated areas of thunder shower activity, a freeze warning has been issued for tonight and early Friday morning for the southern Sacramento Valley, expecting overnight lows in the upper 20s and low 30s. The extended forecast, you'll notice there's not a raindrop to be seen anywhere. We're going to see sunshine move in and warmer temperatures finally. Daytime highs this weekend in the mid to upper 60s. Again, though, we cannot urge people enough to really pay attention to the extremely dangerous situation with those isolated thunder showers. And the answer to tonight's Weather Kids question, you probably figured this one out. It is C, 74 miles an hour.